Manchester United fans, listen up, because we have an absolute bombshell from the transfer market regarding a potential midfield overhaul. Roy Keane has officially weighed in and made a massive claim that one of the club's key targets, West Ham midfielder Mateus Fernandes, is already playing at a higher level than the legendary Casemiro. With United desperate to reshape their squad this summer, could this 21-year-old sensation be the missing piece of the puzzle at Old Trafford?
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama in the Premier League is heating up as we head to Stamford Bridge for a massive clash between Chelsea and Manchester United. Chelsea manager Liam Rosenior is under intense pressure as his side fights to turn their season around, while Michael Carrick aims to keep United firmly in the race for a Champions League spot. With injuries sidelining stars like Levi Colwill and suspensions hitting United hard, this Saturday night showdown is guaranteed to be pure chaos. The future of the Old Trafford dugout remains the biggest question in football as the club weighs its options for a new permanent head coach. While interim boss Michael Carrick has done an impressive job, the looming shadow of German tactical genius Julian Nagelsmann continues to stir up rumors. We are breaking down the major risks and rewards of bringing a national team manager back into the high-pressure grind of the Premier League. There is a massive shakeup brewing regarding Marcus Rashford as his loan stint at Barcelona nears its conclusion. With INEOS and Sir Jim Ratcliffe looking to clear the wage bill, a potential U-turn on his future is creating a significant headache for the United front office. We have the full breakdown on what this means for his career and the club's summer budget. If you want to stay ahead of all the latest updates, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel now. Ever wonder if Manchester United's next midfield savior is hiding in plain sight at a relegation-battling club? Roy Keane, a man who never minces his words, just dropped a bombshell that has every United fan talking. While the rumor mill is churning out 20 different names to replace the aging Casemiro, Keane has narrowed his focus to one standout, Mateus Fernandes. During a recent lightning round on the overlap, Keane pitted the young West Ham star against some of the hottest prospects in the Premier League, and Fernandes came out on top every single time. The real kicker: when forced to choose between the experienced Casemiro and the 21-year-old Portuguese spark, Keane didn't hesitate to back the youngster, bluntly stating that Casemiro's time at the top is clearly fading. It's a bold take, but it speaks to a shift in philosophy at Old Trafford. United isn't just looking for another big name. They are hungry for intensity, mobility, and the kind of creative passing that Fernandes brings to the pitch. At around £45 million, he represents a calculated, aggressive move toward the future rather than a desperate attempt to patch over the past. If Ineos is serious about this midfield revolution, they need to stop overthinking it and make the move before the rest of Europe catches on. Do you think Fernandes has the grit to command the United midfield, or is this just another overhyped transfer dream? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insider takes on the United rebuild. After all, the difference between a mid-table struggle and a trophy-winning season often comes down to making the right call at exactly the right moment. Is this the end of the road for Chelsea's Champions League dreams, or will they finally pull off the upset of the season? Welcome back to the channel. This Saturday night, the eyes of the football world turn to Stamford Bridge for a classic showdown, Chelsea versus Manchester United. But let's be honest, the atmosphere in West London is anything but celebratory right now. Chelsea are spiraling. With only one win in their last 6 games, the pressure on manager Liam Rosenior is reaching a boiling point. The fans are so fed up that protests are expected outside the stadium before kickoff. When the supporters start turning on the ownership, you know the morale inside that dressing room is fragile at best. They were completely dismantled by Manchester City last time out, and frankly, they looked like they had no idea how to find the back of the net. Contrast that with Manchester United. Sure, they suffered a shock defeat to Leeds, but Michael Carrick's side remains third in the table. They're a dangerous beast, even with a few injury headaches to manage. With stars like Bruno Fernandes in fine form, they have the clinical edge that Chelsea is currently crying out for. Regarding the lineups, we're looking at a mixed bag. Levi Colwill is back in training but unlikely to feature, while Trevoh Chalobah might just sneak into the squad. United will be without the suspended duo of Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez, which could leave a gap for Chelsea to exploit if they can actually wake up in the final third. But here is the reality. If Carrick gets his selection right, unlike the tactical gamble he took against Leeds, United should have enough firepower to leave London with all 3 points. I'm predicting a 2-1 victory for the Red Devils. This rivalry has given us 22 goals in the last 6 meetings alone, so don't expect a quiet night at the Bridge. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the Premier League race. Tell me in the comments, do you think Chelsea can salvage their season, or are we witnessing a total collapse? Remember, in football, the table never lies, but the drama is always just getting started. Could Manchester United be walking into a tactical trap? As the managerial search heats up at Old Trafford, the name Julian Nagelsmann keeps popping up as the elite alternative to interim boss Michael Carrick. But beneath the shiny resume of the German wunderkind lies a hidden risk that INEOS simply cannot afford to ignore. Let's look at the facts. Michael Carrick has stabilized the ship, keeping United firmly in the hunt for Champions League qualification. He's earned his seat at the table. Meanwhile, Nagelsmann, undoubtedly a brilliant data-obsessed innovator, is being hailed as the tactical messiah. But there is a massive catch. He hasn't managed a club team since 2023. International football is a completely different animal. It's a sprint, whereas the Premier League is a relentless 60-game marathon. Can he switch gears back to the grind of day-to-day club management after so long away from the tactical lab? Then there is the logistical nightmare. With the World Cup on the horizon, if Germany makes a deep run, Nagelsmann wouldn't be available until late July. In the modern Premier League, missing even a week of pre-season is a disaster, let alone a whole month. Can United really afford to start a new era with one hand tied behind their back? And let's be real, does his profile, with its echoes of past managerial experiments, actually fit what this squad needs right now, or is it just another expensive gamble? I want to hear from you. Is Nagelsmann the visionary United needs to reach the top, or is Carrick the safer, smarter bet? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for your weekly dose of United insight. At the end of the day, INEOS isn't just picking a coach, they are deciding the soul of the club for the next 5 years. Choose wisely, because in football, the wrong move can set you back a decade. Is Marcus Rashford about to become the biggest headache for the new regime at Old Trafford? Just when it seemed like his time at Manchester United was fading into the rearview mirror, a massive U-turn is brewing that could throw Sir Jim Ratcliffe's summer plans into total chaos. Rashford has been enjoying a stellar campaign on loan at Barcelona, currently knocking on the door of a La Liga title. On paper, it sounds like a dream scenario for a permanent exit, but the reality is becoming increasingly messy. Barcelona holds a £26 million clause to make the move permanent before mid-June, but they are reportedly playing hardball, looking to renegotiate the terms entirely. The problem? United's power brokers have zero interest in playing along. They consider the original loan agreement the final word on the matter. This creates a high-stakes ticking clock. If a deal isn't finalized by June 30th, Rashford returns to Carrington, automatically resuming his role as one of the club's highest earners. For INEOS, who have made it their mission to slash excessive wage bills, this is an absolute nightmare scenario. Finding a new suitor willing to match his salary is easier said than done in this market. And it's not just Rashford. We are seeing the same headache with Andre Onana, who is expected to return to training after a loan stint in Turkey. Despite the writing being on the wall, Onana seems determined to fight for his spot, which might force United into yet another season of paying wages for players who simply don't fit the vision. It's a stark reminder that rebuilding a club isn't just about who you sign, but how ruthlessly you handle the players you already have. What do you think? Should United hold firm on their valuation or just take the loss to get Rashford off the books? Drop a comment below and let's hear your take. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest drama coming out of Old Trafford. At the end of the day, in the world of modern football, a transfer saga never truly ends. It just gets more expensive.